Hello everybody, welcome to the vlog. My name is Elena. I am a special education teacher and a first-time mom, and this is a few days of my life. Today's actually Tuesday, and it's Tuesday evening already. I'm sitting in my daughter's room. I have a 9-year-old boy that we adopted through foster care and a six-week-old daughter, Maddox, who I'm sitting with right now. She's in front of me. She will not be fully making an appearance on camera, but she's here with me, and I promise you'll be able to hear her at some point in this. It's actually Tuesday evening, and I'm starting the vlog right now. I just got dinner in the oven. Our son has his parent-teacher conferences in an hour, so we are just waiting on that to gonna eat dinner, go to conferences, and that's kind of our evening. I don't really know why I'm starting the vlog so late in the evening, but I am. So here we go. It's a Tuesday, and I'll take you through the next couple of days with me. If you are new to the channel, hi and welcome. And if not, you already know that I am a special education teacher. This is my 10th year teaching, but I am on maternity leave, and that's how the beginning of my year has started. So thank you for sticking around if you're here for teacher content. Like I've said in all my videos, teacher content will come back in November when I go back in just 3 more weeks. But for now, we've got some mom content. So I'm about to open our first Lovevery subscription and see what's in it, and yeah, have some playtime with my daughter while we are waiting for dinner to cook. So I just opened the box up. We've got this directions kit. We are in the looker, 0 to 2 months. This is everything that's in the kit. This will be fun to attach to the center middle here because she is always staring up at that. It's colorful on this side and black and white here, which is nice. Ooh, because the contrast of colors, and they say black and white images right now are really important for her development, so that's fun. We've got these. Okay, how do I get this? Oh, we've got this little booklet of black and white images. It's wooden as well. I have this book of more, I think when I was previewing it, it's more play ideas of what, yep, ways to play. So it's on a ring, what and when, baby and you, and the first 4 weeks. Okay, we're past that though. I have a 6-week-old now. Weeks 5 to 12. Okay, playthings and more activities. Okay, I think these must be to hang some of these toys up. Black and white rattle, black and white rattle. Yeah, these must be to hang these up. There's a box here. Oh, this is a mug. Oh, cute. Okay. The days are long, but the years are short. That's cute. This is to hold the black and white cards that come in it too. Some more high contrast images, and one more thing in here. Oh, for their hands. I guess I could go on her feet to play with it. And again, black and white. So a lot of the like brain stimulation developmentally focuses around high contrast images. And then my camera is so dirty, sorry. So right now, a lot of the developmental play is around being able to look at things and track things, and for them to be able to connect the left and right hemisphere of their brains and like crossing over and connecting those 2 sides. So I'm going to go ahead and set some of this up and do some playtime with her while we wait for dinner to be ready and before we go to parent-teacher conferences.
2, 3. Never been to California, never been to LA, so I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it.
Hello, it is Wednesday at 12:13 right now. I kind of forgot that I was vlogging and I should have showed you more stuff from this morning, but we have had kind of a busy morning already. I went over to our neighbors. We have like 5 people on our block who have had babies in this last year. So we got all the babies together and had some coffee and little bagel bites this morning. And yeah, it was fun to have some mom time with people who are in the same stage of life as you. And my baby is spitting up, so just a second, I need to take care of this. Okay, got that taken care of. So anyways, had a nice mom and baby morning. I'm on the main floor right now. I don't usually spend time on the main floor because the dogs are crazy and wild and there's dog hair down here, but we were already out and at our neighbors. So I have the dogs outside though, so that Maddox can lay and do some playtime, and I'm pumping right now and watching one of my shows. So I think next, after I'm done pumping and she's ready to like take her next nap, I'm going to put her in the car seat and we're going to actually go to one of the consignment stores and look for something to wear. We have a wedding to go to this weekend and she's still in newborn clothes and I just don't have anything nice for her to wear other than pajamas. So, I mean, and that's not the worst thing. No one would care if the baby shows up in pajamas, but I am going to try to find something for a better price point. I just struggled with thinking about buying anything because I know she's not going to be in newborn clothes that much longer. But if I go to the consignment store and find something that's like less than $5, then I feel like I can justify buying it and having her wear it for the wedding this weekend. So I think that's what we're going to do next. Then obviously I have to pick my son up from school like always, and then we have our former coworker coming. Chris and I actually met working together years ago. So one of our former coworkers is coming and bringing us dinner tonight and meeting the baby. So yeah, that's kind of today's plan. And I will try and take you along with me and hopefully we find a dress for her to wear to this wedding.
Start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark, I've been walking hours. Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you smile. It's the start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark, I've been walking hours.
Good morning. It was a bit of a rough night. Little girl has a stuffy nose brought home by germs from her brother because he also has a stuffy nose. So I guess I'm glad we made it 6 weeks without having to deal with this with the start of the school year and bringing a bunch of germs home. But yeah, it was a long night. I basically had to hold her all night because we were fussy and couldn't be put down. And she's making some noise right now, so we'll see how far I get in this. She has a hip ultrasound appointment at 10 o'clock because she was breech, and so all breech babies are at risk for hip dysplasia. So we have to go have a hip ultrasound and just check that everything's okay that way. Otherwise, she would possibly have to have some casting done around her hips. And honestly, I don't really know what that looks like. I'm thinking like diapering and such. How does that work? I don't know, but hopefully we don't even have to worry about it. And then it's picture retake day. School pictures were when she was like 2 weeks old, and there was no way I was going to get myself ready and into school to go have my picture taken. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself ready now. Then we're gonna go to her appointment, and then we're gonna go to my school and have my picture taken. So anyways, that's the plan for this morning. I don't think I updated you. The dress shopping for her, the thrifting was a bust. So possibly gonna head over to Target after her appointment. I put her in a 0 to 3 month outfit today because it has pumpkins on it, and I was like, if I don't just put her in it and just let it be a little bit big. Who knows if we're ever going to get used out of this outfit, because I can't predict that I'm going to have a kid, a girl, at any point that would fit into 0 to 3 month clothing in October again. So yeah, we put the little festive outfit on her, and it kind of made me sad that it's not actually that big on her. Lengthwise, it actually fits pretty good. She definitely doesn't fill it out, so we've got like a lot of extra fabric all around her, but kind of makes me sad that now we are starting to fit into some of those 0 to 3 month outfits. So I will probably look for a 0 to 3 month dress at Target. I'll just try to find one that's priced right, and I won't feel bad that she's not going to get much use out of it. But I guess if it's 0 to 3 months, she might get more use out of it than I anticipate. So, okay, that's that. I'm going to get ready for the day.
The look up on your face, now you're smiling.
I made it in the car. Here we go. Well, I have royally failed at getting clips of our day, and I apologize. I had all the intentions of the world of getting clips at the ultrasound appointment and going to my school and getting the dress at Target, but the ultrasound went fine. She tolerated it fine. They were like half an hour behind schedule, so we had to wait a little longer than expected, but it was fine. And then she, towards the end of it, did get really fussy, but we got all the pictures that we needed, so I guess now we just wait for the pediatric radiologist to look at the images and then get back to us and tell us if she's got hip dysplasia or not. And then we went to my school. I got my school picture taken. I got to catch up with my principal and the people who work in my room, so that was good. And I don't think I will be back there until election day, when I have to officially go back. Had a nice, honest conversation with my principal about where I'm at on coming back, and that I have a lot of anxiety thinking about leaving my daughter with anybody else. But at the same time, when I'm at work, I do love doing what I do, so I'm just like really torn about it, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel till I'm actually back and what past this year is gonna look like, whether I figure out a way to stay home or not. And I don't think that that's something that I've super opened up with about on here, but yeah, I am really struggling with the thought of letting somebody else raise my daughter. It feels like they're gonna have more time during the day with her than I will, so that's hard for me, and I want to be the one responsible for that. Like, it's really, like, the mom guilt is really settling in, and at the same time I need to bring an income in for my family, and I do feel really fulfilled at work, that I feel like I'm good at my job, and I don't know, I take a lot of pride in that. So like, giving that up is also going to be hard, but if I could figure out how to make it work to be at home and be the one raising my daughter and children, then I would do that. So I don't know what the future looks like, but that's where my head's at. So anyways, then we went to Target. I found a dress for her for the wedding that we're going to this weekend, and now I am about to pick my son up from school. So I'm gonna stop talking to the camera while parents can about to see.
Take one ride around in my body, Can't say I saw you around when I started. I'm a hometown hero, that's a far that I came, but I never knew if it would fall into place. I became what I wanted, and I'm still on the way. Ain't coming home the way I left it, this time something's different. Ain't coming home the way I left it, this time it's my city. Ain't coming home the way I left it, this time something's different. Ain't coming home the way.
Happy afternoon. It is a Friday. It's about 1 o'clock. My son did not have school today. I don't know if I mentioned that in any of my previous ramblings for this vlog, but they had conferences this week, so this is their comp day. So I'm at home with both kids, and I'm actually hanging out in the living room right now because we have guys building a shed in our backyard. We had a bunch of landscaping done last week, and a guy came, and one of the things he did was leveled out an area and put a retaining wall around where we now are going to have a shed, so a lot of our outdoor things can get stored and put away, and they're not just hanging out on our back patio, and a lot of stuff out of the garage, like all of the lawnmower and the snowblower and all of that can go there, because we actually have put a lot of work into the garage to make it another hangout space, which maybe someday I'll show you out there, but it is a mess right now because we've got all of our like TV, couch, that kind of stuff out there, along with bikes and a snowblower and lawnmower and everything. And so it's just, yeah, it's a mess out there right now. So anyways, I put a roast in that I don't know if anybody but me is going to eat tonight, but put it in because I had ingredients that needed to get used for it. And my son is upstairs playing in his room, and we're just kind of chilling. I'm getting some laundry done today. The dogs have been playing, and the dogs are now settled. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So I will continue to show you anything else that we do today, but it's just been kind of a relaxed day. We, like I've talked about, are going to a wedding tomorrow, so I, might show you some bits and pieces getting ready for that, but that's kind of it. This has been our week. So I appreciate you following along and joining me for any new mom content, especially those of you who really followed for my teacher content. But we are 2.5 weeks away from me going back to work and there being teacher content again, and that honestly pains me to say it. I have so much anxiety about going back. At the same time, I went yesterday to go get my school picture taken, and I was like, when I'm here, I feel very fulfilled at work, and I like went and saw everyone in my room. I'm mentally trying to work through, obviously I'm going back for this year because I signed my contract and I have to go back and I need an income, but I am definitely starting to wonder what next year is going to look like for me and what direction I want to go. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's just kind of where I'm at mentally and what I'm mulling through. I'm sure a lot of you can relate, a lot of mothers out there, about having your children and having to go back to work and how hard that is. And I just don't know how I will truly feel until I actually go back and actually do it. But right now, the thought of someone else taking care of my little girl makes me want to cry. I can't stand it. So stay tuned and see how that transition back goes for me and what we end up doing for next year. But my girlfriend right here needs me right now. So I'm going to just end off the vlog here. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe, comment below if you relate to anything that I was talking about in this video about having to go back to work after maternity leave, and any tips or advice that you might have for me. But yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.
Now your best friend is a fan of me, and your fam acting like